Hi guys, in this video I'm going to talk about the COVID-19 pandemic, and all my information is going to be gathered from the recent World Economic Forum. The World Economic Forum conducted its annual conference in Davos, Switzerland from May 22nd to 26, 2022 this year. Every year, the World Economic Forum brings together heads of state and other influential political, corporate, and media personalities to help create global policy on climate change, economics, pandemics, technology, immigration, and other global concerns. Equitable response to ending the pandemic was the topic of one of the roundtable talks at the World Economic Forum on Monday, May 23, 2022. Stefan Bassel, Chief Executive Officer of Moderna Pharmaceuticals, Matthew Kaminsky, Editor-in-Chief of Politico.com, Gabriel Bassel, Executive Director of Oxfam International, and others were among those who spoke during the conversation. In the presence of global pharmaceutical industry and other billionaire elites, Gabriel Bassel stated openly that COVID has been one of the most profitable products ever. Oxfam International released a report on COVID called Profiteering in Pain and presented its findings to the World Economic Forum in Davos. According to Oxfam International, the COVID pandemic resulted in the greatest transfer of wealth in human history. The following is taken from the report. The COVID pandemic saw one new billionaire every 30 hours. 1 million people pushed to poverty every 33 hours. The cost of essential goods increased faster. Food and energy sector billionaires earned $1 billion every 2 days. Millions of people are facing rising costs just to survive. Billionaires' wealth increased faster during the pandemic than in the previous 23 years. Super rich have rigged the system with impunity across Africa, hunger claims, and life every minute. COVID created hundreds, if not thousands, of new billionaires, while the rest of the population continued to sink further into poverty. Make no mistake, the COVID crisis, the food crisis, the fertilizer crisis, the gas crisis, the energy crisis, the climate crisis, the Russia-Ukraine crisis, and every other crisis are just excuses for globalist elites to transfer the world's wealth and line their pockets. This is what happened during the COVID pandemic, according to Gabriela Bassel, a World Economic Forum panelist. The World Economic Forum is either condemning this or rubbing it in our faces that the largest transfer of wealth in human history has taken place. Many people profited from the pandemic, whilst the vast majority of people suffered unnecessarily. Fear and hysteria around COVID were created in order to generate business for the pharmaceutical companies and other businesses. The majority of businesses were forced to close. Only a few were permitted to make billions. The lockdown did not protect us. Instead, they made a lot of individuals extremely wealthy. The globalist ruling class did not go into lockdown. They were exempted from all rules. They continued traveling around the globe in private yachts and jets. They conspired with governments to keep us locked up, to force small businesses to close, and to transfer wealth to major corporations and conglomerates. All of these hardships were inflicted on the poor and middle class in the name of safeguarding us, and it was all staged in Davos, with the general public falling for it. Davos is now bragging about what they were able to accomplish. At this point, how can anyone support globalism? With each new crisis, the gap between the now super rich and the now super poor widens even more. Politicians are unconcerned because they cater to billionaires and corporations are paid by them. And this is where the world is heading towards to. Sooner than later, we should expect more COVID pandemics or similar. And we should expect more pandemics, more greater and more terrific than what we have experienced so far in the world history. This is where I end my video. If you like it, just subscribe to my channel for more videos and more updates. Thank you.